Green light to emerge from the pits. Welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Nugget Roadhouse 2025 4SS Queensland State Trophy. And the boys getting waves from the crew on the hill. They got the very own support crew over there. Look at them all. Look at them all. Give us a wave. There you go. There they all are. And round they come then. Here we go, the last dance, and let's see who is king of showboats. Super Heavies, heat number 2, and on track in 1, Matty Peters. Out of 2, Dan, the man, Irwin, and from 3, what has Tony Cowan got up against these 2 legends of the sport? My vote is for Pepsi, by the way, over Coke. I haven't had one of these before. It's quite nice. Full of sugar, of course. Round they go. Heading down out of Trailblazer through Promoplex and out of Promoplex. They will appear in GT's detailing. 10 laps on the board. The last race of the day. Super Heavies getting ready to turn the lights green as we go. Green light. Hold, hold, hold. Racing. Away we go. Cowan again is going to go inside. Oh, Cowan once again taking advantage of the inside line. And he goes to P2. Holding firm. Down the man, Irwin. Oh, Cowan, he nearly lost it. Cowan, he was sideways. Cowan loses it on cold tyres. And down the man says thank you very much and slots his way through. Now, what does that do to the battle up front? In the previous heat, Dan left it too long to get past Tony Cowan, and eventually Matt Peters had an enormous lead. Phil McCracklin, welcome to the live feed. Got any chicken burgers, Phil? I'm getting my dinner order in while we're racing. And still then Peters, Irwin, Cowan. Down the man, the gritty face, number 21, will be getting the encouragement of James on the sideline, who's already shown what he can do. Now, I think you're going to force Dad to do the same, and right now, I'll tell you what, that looks fast, that looks racy. And I'm not sure Matty Peters is going to have this all his own way just now. Down to GT's detailing they go. Heading up the hill. Whoa, look at the race then. Look at Matty Peters. He must have nailed the sweeper and left him in his wake. 44.250. Match that if you can. 2/10 quicker. And Dan shaking the head. And I think rightly so. Wondering how on earth he can stay with the pace that Matty Peters just laid down. That was an extraordinary turn of pace, and Dan just shook his head in disbelief. And now Matty Peters has opened it up and hit the afterburners and has solid gone in the distance. This will be another quick time for sure. Over the line into Hanger Row they go, 42.718 eventually was the quick time. Peters, Irwin, Cowan. Dan now having to hold on because I think Tony Cowan might well fancy a comeback. He's getting closer. Cowan's getting closer. Dan cannot settle. Tony Cowan definitely picking up the pace. 43.091 to Irwin last time. 43.021 to Cowan. Cowan is quicker and Tony's coming after him. Tony, oh no, just bogged it down there on the last turn. Maybe too much too soon. Has to still concentrate on those lines to try to hold and get after down the man. James is on the live feed. Welcome, James. There's your dad. God damn it, and look how close this is getting. Cowan, he's getting closer. He is getting closer and closer in certain parts of the track. He is all over him. but then he just seems to get it wrong in GT detailing. Can he get it right this time? 43.2 to a 43.5. Last time he was 0.2 quicker again. This time, just feathers it, has to button it up again. Over the line they go into Hangar O. Matty Peters having it all his own way, comfortably does it. Out front that time round, 43.2, 43.27. Irwin answered back and was quicker than Cowan. Down the man, holding firm now. Cowan dropped off into Trailblazer. Up over Promoplex and down the Promoplex sweeper they go. Now into GT's detailing. The closing stages of the day's racing. We were greeted by fog. We've been blessed with wind all day, keeping the temperatures down. And we are now half race distance in the last race of the day. They're on to lap number 7, in fact. And that looks to me like it is proverbially sorted. The fat lady is gargling already. And Matty Peters may well know it. 42.570. He's still getting quicker. And Matty Peters about to complete lap 7 with now 3 to go. In the last one, he was on the sidelines. In this one, he's having no such problems. And he is absolutely flying. Out of the complex he will come. Down into Trailblazer the Dipper. Now they head up over Promoplex and disappear out of sight momentarily before they emerge into the final turn. GT's detailing. Still then, Peters, Irwin, Cowan, 1, 2 and 3. That will be 8 laps done and 2 to go. Matty Peters looking more than comfortable. Irwin, shake of the head earlier, told you everything. And Cowan had a little go, but just wasn't fast enough to get after him. Big Al's on the live feed again. We're into the last lap of the day, Big Al. Before I go for a beer, a bite to eat, and then register for a ship pump in on Monday morning. We've got to do a bloody appraisal as we get Matty starting his last lap. 1 to go. Matty Peters will bring it home in fine style. Into the Coolham Karts complex they go. They've all come out of Hangar O, and now they're into Trailblazer for the last time over Promoplex, I should say. And your 4SS Super Heavies, heat number 2, winner. Give it up for Matty Peters. Second, Dan the Man Irwin. Third, Tony Cowan. Well done, Tone.